Hi guys, it's Lexi, and today we are back on our main save. And I realized that lately I did not open any food business. So I thought this could be a good opportunity to open a food factory which can supply my two fast food restaurants. I currently only have two fast food, but I thought that maybe this could be also a good occasion to also open a cafe, which I haven't really opened yet because, well, I don't think they're really profitable. So, I kind of ignored them. But today we are going to change that and we are going to open a food factory. My purpose is to try to make food items for both the fast food restaurant and the cafe. And I really hope that I can fit everything that I want in there. I have already rented a space for it in the lower Manhattan area. And I think it's this one. Yeah, I think it's this one. So we are going to start a food factory. And okay, now we just need to decide with which products we are going to start. Okay, so for the recipes, we have the burger and the skewer recipe. Then we will have the croissant and the cupcake. Also donuts and french fries, hot dogs, and pizza. And maybe salad. Maybe. Not really sure. Okay, I think we can start with the burger and the hot dog because I think those are the main products that I sell in my fast foods. But we can also do a quick check and see exactly what we sell. Okay, so here we sell pizza, french fries, hot dog, coffee, skewers. Okay, so we have a lot of products that we can manufacture in our factory. Okay, so we are going to start with calling factory supply depot. And I am actually going to use this menu to see exactly which machines I have to order. Since, like I said, I haven't really had any contact with food factories. Okay, for the burger, we will need a bacon machine, a conveyor food grill, a food assembly machine, and a food cutting machine. We are mostly going to wing it, and we will probably order a lot more once we go along. So I'm just going to add everything into the cart. I'm not going to order all the machines. I'm just going to order everything I need for the burger and hot dog. And this is also mostly because my money is limited because I keep spending it. So we are going to go bit by bit. Okay, and our shipment has finally arrived. And I guess we can start assembling it. I really don't like these types of warehouses because I don't think we have a lot of space available, especially since I tend to do really big factories that can produce a lot of products. But I guess we will have to manage with what we have. I really do hope that in the future they will add warehouses that are more suitable to open a factory. But until then, that's it, I guess. Okay, we are going to start with the food assembly machine and we are going to place everything around it. And I'm going to also set everything as I go because these actually help us know what we have to place. We are going to get everything out here. So we need the machine for the burger bun, which I think is this baking machine. Then for the sliced cheese, we will need the cutting machine. And lastly, the cooked patty, which I guess would be the frying machine. Let's see. Okay, for the baking machine, we definitely need burger bun. For the cutting machine, we need sliced cheese. And lastly, the okay, this. Oh, so the frying machine is not really useful right now, but we will definitely use it later for the French fries. But we need something for the cooked patty. Is it another baking machine? No. Oh, we will need the conveyor food grill for that. Okay. And we are going to also need one output station and 3 input stations. And I'm actually going to start with the output station. And I think this is a good placement for all the machines. And I think we have everything in order. So we have the input station. And this is for the burger bun. So we need dough. Okay, we have the input station for the dough, which is going to feed it into the baking machine. And it's going to give burger buns to the assembly machine. Then we have the food cutting machine that needs cheese in order to make sliced cheese. And lastly, we have here the food grill, which is going to give cooked patties, and it needs what? Ground beef. Okay. And in the end, everything comes out here into the output station, and we are going to get burgers. Okay. And I think this is done. Wasn't that hard? Okay. I will need another food assembly machine. And I guess we could somehow, if we want to make it more complicated, and if we realize that we don't get enough burgers, we could use the same machines and connect all of them to another food assembly machine. In order to have like 2 assembly machines that produce burgers with the input from those stations. But until then, we are going to try to first add everything that we want to. So this assembly machine is going to be for the hot dogs, and we will need grilled sausage, the hot dog bun, and ketchup. So let's go get the remaining machines as well. We will need the blending, the food grill, and the baking machine. and an output station, but I don't have any more space. Okay, let's go. Just like that. Okay, now let's just make sure that we have everything set up. So we have the bag of tomatoes, which makes ketchup and goes in here. Then we need a raw sausage, which will make grilled sausage and goes in here. And lastly, we will need yet again dough for our hot dog bun. And everything will come out the output station. Okay, so far so good. We have two products covered. And let's see which ones we will choose for our next product. So we have burgers and hot dogs. I think we also have the frying machine for the French fries. Do we need anything else for the French fries? Okay, we need the frying machine. Oh, and the food cutting machine, which I assume cuts potatoes. So that's going to be really easy to make. Then we need what? Oh, for the skewer recipe, we need, I think these are the same things that we will need for the burger, except for the baking machine, because we don't need a bun for it. Oh, and we have a blending machine in here. Okay, so we will do French fries, skewers, and what we need for the croissant. A baking and blending machine. Okay. The blending machine, like I said, is very, very large. So those ones are going to occupy most of the space that we have in the factory. Maybe we can also do donuts. Yet again, a blending machine. How fun. All right, so our second delivery is here. And I think we can already start placing everything. I'm going to go in this area right here for the frying machine, because for the French fries, sorry, because it doesn't take a lot of space. And we will need an additional food cutting machine, one input and one output station. And I guess the input station will go to the cutting station. And we need also the output station. Okay, so for the input station, we will need potatoes, which is going to make raw fries, and then it's going to fry them. And I guess that's it. And then I also have the machines for the chicken skewers and for the for the pizza, because I thought that we could finish assembling everything for the fast food restaurant today, and then I'm going to get some employees in here and actually start them working on producing food items for my two fast food restaurants. And in the meantime, whilst the factory workers are doing their job, we can also place the remaining machines for the cafes, which I currently don't have. But, okay, let's start again with the assembly machine, because that's the central piece, and we are going to place it around here. So I said that we are going to continue with the skewer. So we need 4 items. Grilled chicken, sliced pepper, sliced onion, and marinade. Okay, so this one turned out to be a little bit more complicated than anticipated, but I think we managed to finally get it done. So we have here the blending machine, which has its input here, which will give us vinaigrette. It will give us marinade for the assembly machine. Then we have our pepper station for the sliced pepper, the onion station for the sliced onion, and lastly we have here the food grill for the grilled chicken. And this is going to be it for the chicken skewers. And I think the only one left is the one for the pizza. So let me get another flatbed, because I also think that I have not ordered enough machines for it. So let's get everything that is left and see if we need to wait another day for another delivery, or if I managed to do it correctly. Okay, so for this assembly machine, it's going to be raw pizza. Okay, so I guess we need to bake it in the baking machine. Okay. Yeah, okay, so the assembly machine is going to feed raw pizza into the baking machine, which is going to make the final product. And for this assembly machine, we need dough, tomato paste, and sliced cheese. Dough is a raw ingredient, so this means that we will need an input station for it. Then we need tomato paste, which I think is another raw ingredient. And a cutting machine or do we need a blending machine? Yeah, I guess we need a blending machine for the tomato paste. It's not a raw ingredient. And I think what I'm missing is a cutting machine. Yeah, because I did not anticipate the fact that I need 2 of those for the chicken skewers. But that's fine. We can just run to the factory depot and get another cutting machine, because that's the only thing that's missing. Okay, so I got the remaining cutting machine that was missing. But we have a bit of a limited space around here, so let's see how we are going to do this. So we need an output machine for the pizza. Let me get the output and input stations. We have one here, which we can pick up. And I guess this is going to be it for everything fast food related. I think I was selling an extra item in my second fast food. Yeah, the cup of coffee, which we currently don't have here, but that's okay. Now we just need to put our headhunter to work and we need to staff this factory. I'm still on the 0.7 version because the 0.8 isn't out yet, and I'm playing on the 0.7 because I want to keep my progress. So this means that we are going to have to deal again with the nightmare of manually assigning employees. But that's fine. So next thing, we just need to wait for employees and assign them to the factory. And I also need to get a delivery truck in there and set everything up for deliveries to my 2 fast food restaurants. So I guess I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so after a couple of days, I finally managed to fill every spot available in the factory, and in total, I don't know exactly how many employees are here, but we have it staffed for the 24 hours period. I also got an UMC desert and I've assigned a driver. And now the only thing left is that we need a logistics manager for this factory. And I think that we can also set up a delivery of products. Let's see. Okay. I don't have any contract for the food items, so we will need a purchasing agent as well and a new contract and also a logistics manager. And on top of that, I might also need a 1 or 2 HR managers because I've hired a lot of employees, so we need to cover that too. So with that said, let's go to our headhunters and we can already start recruiting. Okay, we will start with the purchasing and logistics manager. And I think once we have that down, we can already start getting some items into our factory and also calculate exactly how many items are used in a 24 hours period so that we can have an idea on how much to set the delivery for. So in the meantime, I'll just wait until I can hire those 2 that I've just requested, and I'll keep you posted once we are able to open our food factory. Okay, so it's almost 7 o'clock and everything has been delivered. So now we can just go here and open the factory. I will also go there because I need to make sure that everything is set up in order. I haven't tested it yet because we did not have any ingredients. But now we can actually go there and see if everybody is working and we do not have any stuck employees. Okay, the machine for the French fries looks okay. Everything also seems in order for the burgers. The hot dogs are fine. Now we are going to wait for the skewers. Okay, so the peppers are in. Here we have the vinaigrette, but we don't have any onions or chicken breast. Okay, my assumption is that these employees cannot like access. Yeah, okay. So I think it's because of this one right here. Well, In the end, I had to redo a bit the chicken skewer machine, and I moved the bell peppers, and also I moved the food grill right here. So I hopefully right now everything is okay. We just need to open it and check. Okay, so this person is going to grab onions, and I think they also went to get the chicken breast, so we are okay. But I think the person for the dough is also stuck because I moved everything too much to the right. So I guess now we just have to move it back. Okay, I moved everything back the way it was for the pizza, and hopefully everything is okay and nobody's stuck. I don't know about this person from the output station. I think even if we manage to get the chicken skewers, the output station is also blocked. But, or maybe not. So not only the output station from the chicken skewers, but the one from the hot dogs as well. Let's just go there and check. So yeah, they probably won't be able to get out. So we just need to move everything a bit to the left so we can clear this area right here. So we will have to close it again. Yeah, okay, so it seems that they will be able to move and get the final products to the shelves. And I think we are done with all the issues. I don't think there are any left. Why are they sitting with the boxes in their hands? Well, okay. If they manage to get it, they will manage to place it on the machine, I guess. Alright, so hopefully everything is going great. From what I see, I don't think we have any more issues. So now I will just need to wait 24 hours and see exactly how many products we have made and how many raw materials we have used. So we will check again tomorrow at 7 a.m. for that. Alright, so it's 7 a.m. But I don't really think we have the correct numbers to take into consideration due to the fact that we did not have it open exactly 24 hours because we also had it closed whilst I fixed all the issues that we had. For the final products, we have 40 burgers, 151 French fries, 22 chicken skewers, 94 pizzas, and 18 hot dogs. That's not really a lot of products because if we look a bit at the fast food restaurant, okay, so we sell around 2,800 French fries, 2,451 hot dogs. So in 7 days, that's granted, but the production is a bit low. And it's a lot lower than what I've expected. And they also used a lot of raw ingredients in order to produce such a low amount of final product. But that's fine. We will see if it's going to be enough for our two fast foods. So let's go to the logistics manager and set it to 100. Well, one more day has passed, so we can now check the inventory again. And okay, so we delivered all the 100 that I requested, and we still have 157 burgers, 233 French fries, 26 pizza. And I think I forgot to do the hot dogs. Oh, I didn't. But I think at this point, I can set it to 500 because they will be delivered. And I think that in time, I can also lower this even more. So for the burgers, I think I'm going to simply set it to 0 and see what happens. For the hot dogs, I did not see a large production right now, so I'm going to leave it like that. For the pizza, we can leave it at just 200. For the French fries, I'm just going to drop it to 500. And for the skewers as well, I'm going to drop it to 500. 600 because I need to have everything for the minimum order. Okay, I think this will be it for this video. I'm going to make a part 2 where we open a new cafe and we also expand our food factory with items for the cafe. But right now, I hope you are enjoying the food factory. If you have any suggestions, just let me know in the comments and also let me know what else you would like to see. I will see you in the next one and thank you for watching. Bye!